The sun's out and we're in Shoreditch, checking out 3 of the best restaurants in the area. So join us as we try some amazing food.
Elderflower capers. The idea has always been the big open hearth, fire, raw bar, and just that this provides a good way of exploring really, really good ingredients. Heavily seasonal. It's what I'd call kind of modern British, but you can't disassociate yourself from what's going on globally in food. So with that, there's a lot of influences that are tied in from Japanese cooking, pickling, modern Nordic, respecting the really wonderful ingredients we get and looking at other cultures and other cuisines and how they've given us ways to present those ingredients in a really interesting and pure format. We've got smalls and raw, which mostly come off the raw bar. Inspired by sashimi, so raw, very lightly cured fish, very composed, delicate things. And then the meat is all roasted very slowly in and around the open fire, finished on this ridiculously hot grill. Our signature dish is almost certainly monkfish, slow roasted, glazed in sea buckthorn molasses, served on a sea buckthorn beurre blanc. It's ridiculously Instagram bait friendly and it's quite delicious. Shoreditch is great. I look around occasionally at lunchtime, so it doesn't feel too trendy. There's a lot of suits and people sitting down, relaxed, talking about their investment portfolio. So 6 to 1, half a dozen the other.
Fantastic. I knew it when it was in its previous incarnation. It seems to be really nicely opened up. The oysters were really interesting, great textures. The flamed oyster, I think, was my favourite. The native oysters are now in season, so really nice and fantastic flavours, really fresh.
I really like the food. My favourite dish was the cooked oysters with the red pepper, pork fat and the corn, actually. I just like the combination of it. It doesn't taste really too much like the sea.
This is restaurant Lyle's. We are basically, I guess, a modern British restaurant. The vast majority of the produce is British. We like to champion good British producers. I try and find things that I feel are underrepresented in other restaurants and then put them on my menu here. The menu changes as the people in the area change. We kind of offer something that's more casual during the daytime. Lunchtime you'll find kind of people having meetings in the restaurant. People from the city would have 3 courses. Others might just share a load of plates between them. And then in the evening, we feel like people kind of travel more from across London or from overseas, and it's a set menu. The idea being that we're serving what I think is best at any given time available in the UK. The signature dish is a bit of a funny one because we don't. The idea is basically to create a really flexible kitchen so that we could switch it up whenever we wanted to. There's ingredients that I love throughout the year and that are always on. We always have a smoked and grilled eel dish at lunchtime. We always have a salad from the nicest salad leaves available. Shoreditch has been really interesting for me because I've been cooking here now for over 12 years, I think. And I feel like we've gone through 2 or 3 big stages of development in those 12 years. Prices increasing is one thing. Then also, you've always had a lot of restaurants in the area, but not very much quality. Whereas now I can totally see how you can go to Shoreditch on Thursday night, Wednesday night, and not necessarily have a plan in mind, but walk around and you've got 7, 8 really fantastic choices. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Where they get the produce is always really quite well thought out. So we had sweet corn today with honey and butter. You can smell the honey is just really from a local bee. You can almost just smell essence of flowery, and also the waxy notes that you get off of honey, which is quite hard to come by from clear honey anyway.
Lyle's is somewhere I've always wanted to come. Fresh produce and big on bold flavours, like that broth we just had, it was so intense. And the simple little sweet corn with honey butter. I'm all about things like that, I absolutely love it. The bread was lovely, but I love the sweet corn. I love the honey butter on it because before I even saw the sweet corn, I could smell the honey and I could taste the honey before I even ate it. And that simplicity, that bold flavour is what I love.
It's built on fun. Food, alcohol, art and music is what this restaurant's all about. So bring your friends, make noise, not your mother because she won't enjoy it, you take it to the other restaurant. But it's somewhere that I like to socialise, so I created a restaurant like that. The food that we do here is fundamentally British food, but it's inspired by London. That meaning, if you look around, you're surrounded by multicultural people. My food, I'm inspired by them. So I've got kimchi on the menu, done with a little Scottish shrimp tart. The food's eclectic, British. It's really quite hard to pinpoint exactly what it is. For here, my signature dish is the same as all my restaurants. The celeriac dish, salt-baked celeriac, confit egg yolks, truffles. What's not to like about that one? It's one of the ones that's been on my menu for 7 years. And it's one that the only thing that changes about it is the truffle when the seasons change. Other one is cheese donuts. Can't come to this restaurant and not have the cheese donuts. Trading in Shoreditch is good. It's my second restaurant I've had here. Coming this close to Hoxton is a little bit different to where my E1 restaurant was. But you see a lot more different people out here. Very artistic people, which is fun to see. Different to West London.
Absolutely unreal. It's delicious, man. It was so good.
So good. That mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Unreal.
And the donut, the cheese donut thing that we had, it was like really good, man. It was so nice.
Covered in palmy.
Tasty, yeah. And just the whole relaxed vibe of it, like the artwork on the back wall there is like pretty cool. Makes you feel relaxed.
The mac and cheese, I say it was very clean because I've had some dirty mac and cheese before. But yeah, no, I really, really did enjoy that. The cheese donuts, they were good. But when I eat them, I thought, I'm gonna find jam. So it's a bit like sort of mentally messes with your mind slightly. But again, they were really, really good.
Everything that we've had so far has been delicious. I really enjoyed the oysters and stuff at the first place. And then Lyle's, that broth we had at the end was like super nice. But like this food here, I think was just been like outstanding for me. Just like all the cheesy, goody, probably like really fatty food and not something you could eat every day, but like really gorgeous. Yeah, something you could just spoil yourself with, Yeah.